munonga mama okurugera izoba nibanyita musinguzi hati ninyenda kubawa assurance nituza kusingura twena thank you nerizoba joro senyonyi yampente yebare joro nanye nakuhente joro nakuhente omuza bright before I say a thing, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share this historical moment with a very special woman, the love of my life. Kindly come and say a word or two before we proceed.
Very mnonga, Your Excellency. Abebitini samwena baryaha, abebembezi ba Mbarara, abutwija nabo kuruga Kampala, aba NUP Secondary School, aba mahurre, nimwe abemeriraho n'abaramutya. Naza kweyanjura konka ninye yanjuririmo abaryaho hare. Amazina ganje ninye Itungo, ndi muhara wa Kagaju, ndiyo muzira burunga kandi ndiyo mucyara Kyagulanyi. Abantu ba Mbarara mwebare kunkundira omuntu mwebare timwanshwaza. Hina kintu kubasa kubasha natutendereze. Tendereza Yesu, Yesu mwana gwandiga. O musai gwegunaziza nebaza. O murokozi tendereza Yesu ori mwana gwandiga. O musai gogunaziza nebaza. O murokozi mukama simwe Yesu asimwe. Erizoba nizoba ry'amani, erizoba nizoba ry'obujurizi, erizoba nizoba ryo kwijuka okusinga omumagara g'abantu ba Mbarara. Abantu ba Mbarara mukandera nkiri omwana muto ndi kushoma sentere hariya Nyamitanga. Omumwona ninmanyamu nkatambuzamu ebigere tukwija hano kuzana akapira ka netball Julian arahi. Ogu Julian nkashoma nawe. Julian tukantuzana hamwe center ya netball. Nabuna hende ko mukono Julian nowe yanshende kizo kuntwara mu irwaro. Julian webare kuba. Webare mirimo. Abantu ba Mbarara tindagambe bingi. Konka ninyenda kubagambira ngo ogu muntu wijahera izoba. Omwaheza ko akazina karungi ka musinguzi. Naza kubaretera obusinguzi. Konka obusinguzi obwo naza kubareta mwaheza kumushagika.
You believe you can achieve, man.
Mwebare okwisha kwanyu okunabareba amahanda okumwana mu Rwanda na polisi mutatine tiya gasi mukemereraho mukatuhubira mukaturamusya mukatuheshara mukatuhemigisha bantu mwe ruhanga bampere mukukira kukunda. Tindagambe binja rutaro ruturu niza kurondera indi izoba mbagambe akuba ntuzagaruka hano gukora campaign. Naenda ngumbebaze mwebare mwebare mwami Kyagulanyi Mr. Musinguzi nsasira okuza omu speech yawe nkagigambira mu bingi konka nantakubasa kuhunama. Your Excellency, I will appreciate you for giving me a platform to say something to the people of Mbarara. And I know this was your speech time. I really appreciate, and I will let you speak to the people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Orugamba kururiwa turyajware chirunga turyajware chirunga turyajware chirunga kururiwa turyajware turisemero Ugandensia. Mwebare munonga bantu mwe musasire rizoba nizo gambo mu rujungu. The people of Uganda gathered in this place here today, and all those watching us all over the country and all over the world. Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda, Mr. Deputy President, Central Uganda, Madam Deputy President, Northern Uganda, Mr. Deputy President, Northern Uganda, Eastern Uganda, I beg your pardon. Allow me to invite my brother, Peter Mpaka, to translate for me, because I want to ensure that every Ugandan, particularly the lovely people of Western Uganda, the lovely people of Ankole, I want them to hear me loud and clear.
Umwebembezi witu yashara Mungu tuvunure kugira ngo tuwe no hurikirize speech eji abase kura amakuru n'ebigambo ebyariyo nagamba. Mwebare munonga.
So again, to the people of Uganda here gathered today and all over the country, indeed all over the world.
Aha abantu ba Uganda abariyo mwanya ogu n'abariyo myanya ndijo mu Uganda na no munsi yona.
Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda,
na Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda,
the Honorable Jole Mugisha,
Honorable Jole Mugisha,
Mr. Deputy President, Central Uganda, the Honorable Matthias Mpuga,
Deputy President, Central Uganda, Honorable Matthias Mpuga,
Madam Deputy President, Dr. Zedriga Lina Waru,
yes,
the girl from West Nile.
Yeah, from Zedriga, Kugomo, West Nile.
Mr. Deputy President, Eastern Uganda, the Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe.
Deputy President, Kugomo Burguzo wa Uganda, Honorable Nambeshe.
The next First Lady of the Republic of Uganda,
First Lady Akurata Wihangariti ya Uganda,
Mrs. Barbara Itungo Kagaju Kyagulanyi
Musinguzi.
We shall discuss whether we share Musinguzi because it's too nice. I want to have it to myself.
Yes, ako kakariaka babi wenka kankariki.
Distinguished leaders of the National Unity Platform,
abebembezi ombitinisa byanyu abakwembere kibina kitu cha National Unity Platform,
abantu bambara mwena abari hare muriyo,
the people of Mbarara who are over there, are you there?
Buhoro
Ni buhoro
je,
ni buhoro je, mugumire buzima.
First of all, it is not by mistake that in observing protocol, I started with you, the ordinary citizens of Uganda.
Ekyokubanza tinshobi ngomu kugamba ebitinisa by'abantu abankoko nanimbigamba nabanza nagamba imwe abantu ba burijo abanya-Uganda.
Yes, I intended it to
Naba-
recognize you before even the leaders.
Nabankimanyise kubanza nabatekamu ekitinisa imwe abantu aba burijo ntakagirana nangwa n'ahabebembezi ab'ebitinisa byabo.
We have told you right from the beginning, and we are saying it again, that it is our policy to put the people of Uganda first in everything that we do.
Tukigamba kandi ananiza kankiteeka esira nkikatirize ngu n'enkora yitu n'ekigendererwa kitu kureba ngu abantu ba burijo aba Uganda baba bo abo twahereza omwanya ogw'okubanza.
And it is our assurance that when we take over government, which we shall very soon do,
Kandi obu n'obuhamu butukubahiriza ngu tutone twatwire obwebembezi bw'ihanga eri bw'okutukuza kukikora mangu mangu.
for the first time in the history of Uganda, the people of Uganda will be the true bosses, and we, the leaders, will be their servants.
Nkiza kuba kityo obuzima ng'omulundi gw'okubanza abantu ba burijo abanya-Uganda nibo barabe abakama omu ihanga ryabo.
Countrymen and women, I bring you greetings,
So abaami n'abashaija nimbahisa endamusyo zanje.
and I thank the Almighty God for giving us the opportunity to be here today on Mbarara.
Kandi ninsima Ruhanga rukirabona bw'okuteereza omugisha kubaha erizooba omu ankole omuri Mbarara omu Western Uganda.
The last time I was in Kacheka Stadium, I had come here for a concert, but now I am here to launch the Manifesto of the National Unity Platform.
Obu mpeereka kwijaha nkanyizire omu kiivuro ky'ebyeshongoro konka erizooba ndi aha mukoro gw'amaani ogw'okutongoza manifesto y'ekigombe kiitu ekya National Unity Platform.
It has been a long struggle, a long journey, but all I can say right now is Ebenezer, thus far the Lord has brought us.
Buzima rubeeryo orugendo rw'amaani ruryo rutaro ruhango konka ate kinkubasa kugamba nimpendera ndikugamba nti Ebeneza reba mukama okwatuyambire akatwisyana n'aha.
And we strongly believe in our hearts that the Almighty God will lead us to the new Uganda which we all aspire to reach.
Kandi nyina obuhame n'obukakafu nguranga naija kututwara atwise omu Uganda egensya twene eitukurota kandi eituriyo ntushabira eitukwiide okuyayanira.
Fellow citizens of Uganda, before I go into any policy alternatives,
Abantu ba Uganda bampurikirize ntakagira omu kugamba omu bintu ebitukwenda kukora.
allow me to mention that the greatness of any nation
Munyikirize mbagambire ngu obukuru bw'ihanga lyona eryarabireho
does not lie in the beauty of a manifesto or how many beautiful policy documents that have been written.
obukuru obwo tuburi mu bihandiiko na n'ebitabo nanga na za manifesto z'amaani nanga ennungi ezibakogabwa bahandikire.
The greatness of any nation lies in the commitment of the leaders to say what they mean and to mean what they say.
Obukuru bw'ihanga buliyo mu beebembezi okugamba eki barikumanyisa kandi bakamanyisana n'eki barikugamba.
It lies in patriotic leaders who feel the challenges, who understand the challenges of the ordinary people that they lead.
Obukuru bw'ihanga buliyo mu beebembezi kugira omutima gw'ihanga kufa ihanga ryabo bakafana n'aha muntu wa burijo n'obusaasi obwakuba naarabamu obwakuba naareeba.
The greatness of a nation lies in leaders who focus on the next generation, not the next general election.
Obwebembezi obukuru bw'ihanga buliyo mu beebembezi abakurangwa amaani bagateeka aha rinyensya y'ihanga iriyo niriza tukuteeka amaani aha kuteera akaruru akakuza kubaho.
I'm not saying that there's no value in having a manifesto,
Tikugira ngu tiharimu omugasho mu kugira manifesto,
but I want to emphasize that no matter how beautiful the ideas of any candidate in the manifesto are,
konka nyina kukiteekaho esira ngu n'obwo eby'omuntu akuba naagamba nangaandika manifesto n'obwo kuba biri birungi bita,
if there is no will for the leaders to better the lives of the people that they lead,
haba hatariho ekyetengo omu mitima y'omwebembezi kugira ngu aboneze amagara g'abantu abakwebembera,
everything will be just talk.
byona ebindi byona na manifesto nibuba by'orugambo bugambo bitarimu muhoho.
And to emphasize this point, ladies and gentlemen,
Kandi okuteeka n'amaani aha nsonga egi ndiyo ningamba,
just look at all the manifestos that the NRM government has presented to us since 1996.
nyenda murebe za manifesto zoona ezi gavumenti ya NRM tureetera kuruga omwaka gwa 96.
Since 1996.
Kuruga omwaka gwa 1996.
A quick look through the promises each election year.
wareba ebiraganise bijene baraganisa buri mwaka gwo kutera karuru.
This quick look will make you see the lies and the contradictions that lie in the manifestos that are bringing.
Noija kureba ebishuba urebe no kubuzabuza no kucangacanga okuryo mu za manifestos zibatwende bahandika.
Yes, those manifestos that they presented to us for this last so many years.
Eza manifestos zone zibatwende batwereke emyaka yone hingwire tari umuho byona nebishuba no kutucangacanga.
Just in the last election year
omwaka ogwahwire gutwatereremo bururu
of 2016,
2016
General Museveni went as far as lying to our children.
General Museveni akabiha yabihana n'abana bitu.
He went all over the country promising that the government will provide free sanitary pads for our school-going children.
Yagenda nagambira ihanga ryona ngo abana bitu babishiki no bakubaherezo bwo buntu bakwesheguro ko kwa imwamanyaje.
He said that is what will help our girl children keep in school.
Akugira ngo obwo buntu nubuza kuyamba abana bitu bagumo mu masomero.
But up to today,
konkano kusyane gishaha,
this promise has been just like all other promises.
Just
like all the promises he has made, it stayed in words. When she was asked about this, General Museveni's wife, who also doubles as the Minister of Education, she claimed that there was no money for the sanitary pads. She said she was sorry that promise would not be fulfilled. But the government of Uganda has never failed to find billions of shillings to bribe MPs to pass bad laws.
Konka government tekaburaga sente zo kuhereza ba MP kugira ngo bikirize birajuru byagafura bitakufaha muntu wa bulijo.
They have never failed to find billions of shillings to buy off political opponents or to hire machineries to sing praises for the regime.
Bakaburaga kutunga sente zo kugura zo kugira ngo zigura abantu bo kupanga pangira no kweshongora obutegetsi bwabo.
They have never failed to find money for the luxurious travels abroad for the political class.
Na no kuronda sente z'abantu ababo mu abebembeza bari mu classe zo kugenda bakaza heru kuchakara no kudigida.
And yes, they have never failed to find money for tear gas and all equipments of operation.
Kandi tubakaburaga no kutunga sente zo gomwiko gukubanu guturiza gukaturya misho gukatwikisa kubi ezo sente zo bazibona.
But they could not find money
konka bakabura kutunga sente
to buy sanitary pads for our young girl children so as to enable them stay in school.
Sente zo kugura obushego bunana abagambire kugira ngo abana bita babishiki babase kuguma mu isomero bari kusoma.
It will also be remembered
that
the rate at which children are dropping out of school in Uganda is one of the highest in Africa and indeed the whole world. According to the figures coming from UNEB, out of the 12.2 million children who started P1 over the llast 20 years, only 6.9 million children were able to complete P7. That is only 57%. And sadly, the dropout rate is even much higher within the girl children. Here in Mbarara, 10,099 children aged between 6 and 15 years, they are not attending school. Over 72.9 of the people in Greater Mbarara district, they only have senior 4 as their highest level of education.
nana ankore na wajigitira hamwe okushoma kwabo kw'amaani okubine bakakoma mu kibiina kya kana ekya senior.
According to UNESCO,
Okurugera ahambarire ya UNESCO,
more than half of the female children who begin primary school in Uganda
ekicweka kirengire kimwe kya kabiri cy'abakutandika isomero mu Uganda
they don't complete school.
tebakumara emishomo yabo.
In some way or another, this is attributed to lack of sanitary pads.
Hate kino shange ensonga enkure kuremesa ababishyi kushoma no kubura bwa bushego obunana abagambireho.
That a government can fail to find money to save our female children, yet they find money for luxury and repression.
Mweno kushanga ngu government nebura sente zo kuyamba ababishyi bitu konke katunga sente zo kubadala no kuchakara no kudigida.
This speaks of the highest level of misuse of public resources.
Ekinichioreka owenjerembi erengeserize eisente zo muhiwo musoro esente ziyanga gitu zikosebwamu.
It also shows lack of empathy and how much the government is disconnected from the common person.
Nichorekana no kubura kusasibwa abantu na no ku government etineka kwate takwataganine na no muntu wansi.
It speaks of a government which does not care whatsoever about the plight of the people.
Nichigamba nichoreka a government nango obutegetsi obutakufa aha busasibwa abantu obarukurabamu.
Fellow Ugandans,
nabwe cyabanya Uganda batahibanje.
The election year is yet upon us again.
Lepo mwaka go kutera karuru kandi gwatugarukira.
Once again, General Museveni has come with the same promises.
General Museveni agarukena nebiraganisho nibyo bimwe.
The same promises which he has failed to fulfill in the past.
Ebyabuzira kwikiriza omyaka ehingwire.
The same promises which he has no intention to fulfill, not now, not in the future.
Ebyatetire yo nangwa no kwikiriza bwa hati na no myaka erikuija.
That is the tragedy of Uganda.
Ako nuko kabintu bwo busasi niyo nako Uganda erumu.
Friends,
nabwe cyo banywani banje.
My assurance to Uganda
obuhamize bwanje obukereza abanya-Uganda
is that we are not here only to make promises in order to win power.
No kugira ngo tuturya kugira ngo tubaraganise kugira ngo mutereze obutegetsi.
I'm saying we are not here to make promises so that we win power.
Nagira ngo turya kugira ngo turaganise kugira ngo tusingure tutungo obutegetsi.
The National Unity Platform is committed to working with all Ugandans to improve their lives.
National Unity Platform yehire yo koregana n'abanya-Uganda bona kugira ngo amagara gabo gabe kurungi munonga.
We believe that immediately after taking over government, every Ugandan from Kabong to Kisoro,
buri munya-Uganda kuruga Kabong kuza Kisoro,
from Yumbe to Busia,
kuruga Yumbe kuza Busia,
they will experience a meaningful change in the way they live. As you have heard, ladies and gentlemen, we have already clustered our promises in 5 critical points. My comrade Flavia has told us that we call them the Feast 5. Motto of teachers, and we shall respect it. Our government will ensure that teachers earn a decent salary. Once again, I say. And for the third time, I'm saying it, our government will ensure that our teachers get a decent salary. We shall ensure that they have decent accommodation, and we shall make sure they have a decent retirement package when they retire. Our promise to the health workers is that their work will be respected by the government. Today, Uganda loses more than 100 doctors every year who leave the country in search for greener pastures. Some of those doctors even go to neighboring countries such as South Sudan, Kenya, and Rwanda. The lower level health workers are not exempted from the challenges of poor payment.
na n'aba bakora mu rwaro rwo hansi nabone babona ahabwo kugira ngo imishahara yabo nebere mike.
They lack training opportunities.
Nangwana no kugira ngo batendekwe bagaruke batendekwe batungo bukugu na imigisho tubajine.
And needless to say, there's absence of equipment in the health facility.
Kandi na nebyo kozesa nkaza microscope na nebindi noko marwaro tibiriyo.
My own mother was a midwife.
Nyomama wanje akali omukyara ali omushaho omuzarisa.
And I understand the challenges midwives go through.
Kandi manya ebikuhiganisa na nebizubu ebyabazarisa bari kurabamu.
In sometimes they have to use candles, they have to use torches, they even have to use tadova.
Haro bakosa na za tadova bakakosa tochi bakakosa na za kando umarwaro ko bakugize kuyamba abacyara bakuzara.
Simply because they have to deliver the children of Uganda.
Ako babine kuzara abana ba Uganda, kuzarisa abana ba Uganda.
Our promise to all the health workers is that our government will prioritize their welfare and ensure they are paid well and on time.
Hati echaganso chito abashaho abo mu Uganda no kugira ngo government yitu neza kubahereza umwanya go kubanza kana no kushashurwa kwanyu tureke mtu akuteka mu HTM.
I say it again, the health workers will be paid well and they will be paid on time.
Kandi nchigamba kurunyi ngo bakoro byamagara nibiza kushashurwa je kandi bashashurwe omubire.
Now, let me repeat our promise to our brothers and sisters in uniform.
Hatikanga arichemu echaganso chitu ahatahi vitu abasirikare abapolisi na nabamahena no mbinde bitongore.
The soldiers, the police officers and the prison officers.
Abasirikare abapolisi abamahe na nabakumombe home.
There is no reason why soldiers should live in dilapidated houses.
Tanesho ngabwenchi abasirikare bine kuraro ombuzuburwire kahumpuli bona bukusha kubi.
In many cases, they don't have any running water or electricity.
Omubuzobwe tibine muna mashanyarazi, tibine muna na mizi.
When you look at the conditions of the police stations all over the country,
ko kugenda wareba emyanya iza police zimwe ziri omuyihanga.
You wonder why these police officers and military officers, which the regime relies on to keep in power,
no yabuza bwencha baba sirikare abu obutegetsi obubwegamira okuguma omutegetsi.
You wonder why they are treated with so much disrespect.
No yabuza bwacho tangara nibakorwa kubi batakutekwa mu kitinisa.
About 20 years ago, the World Health Organization declared
omyaka nka 20 hingwire ekitongole cy'amagara munsi yona kikarangira
and called for a complete elimination uniform.
Hati enyombe kandi n'amazuma biti kikora kubi abasirikare bitu bonka,
but affects all Ugandans.
Konka ni kikwata abanya-Uganda bona kandi kibakora kubi.
It affects the children of the police officers, the same that are shooting tear gas.
Nichikora kubi abasirikare aba abareno batera tear gas na
It
namasasi.
affects the children of the soldiers.
Nichikora kubi abana b'abasirikare.
And the children of those soldiers are the same children that are going to marry our children, and our children are going to marry their children. They are fellow Ugandans. They deserve better. And they must get better. And I'm sure if they get better, they will treat their fellow citizens better. According to the Uganda Bureau of Statistics, about 94% of the people in Mbarara are not living in decent houses. Over 1,000 households don't have a toilet. That should not happen when we have a new Uganda. Excuse me, let me sneeze the tear gas. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
I'm still talking about our soldiers.
Our
soldiers, police officers, and prison officers live like beggars even when they do a lot of work
abasirikare bitu nibatura omumagara go kushabiriza barinka bashabiriza kandi bo bakora emirimo myingi.
There is no fairness in promotions and deployments.
Tahariho oburinganiza omukubahereza emirimo na nomukuba promotinga nango kumbongera higuru.
In many cases, promotions and deployments are not made based on merit.
Kandi na no kutongozwa kwaba bamwe tukukurugirira ahabukugu bwabo na nebakozire.
But they are made on who knows who.
Kutongozwa ko nukuruga no manyoha nanga no haru kumanya.
Our promise to you, the soldiers and police officers,
Ekiraganiso kitu aharimwe abasirikare
is that you will be paid better as soon as we are in
no
government.
kugira ngo mukusasurwa kurungi twaiza tukwiza omu government.
We understand that many of our promises may not be implemented immediately,
Ntumanya ngo ebiraganiso gitemwe nibasa obutakorwa haho mangu.
but our promise is to pay at least a minimum of 1 million shillings to the soldiers, the police officers, and this will take immediate effect.
Kandi ekyo kitukuraganisa tukusasura abasirikare omumahe omupolisi omubihome at least staransi yakakikuru kamwe kandi ekyo nkiza kubaho immediately aho nawe tuweza kutaho mu office.
This is because the money is there and we know it.
Nakugira ngo esente ziriho kandi ntumanya ngo esente ziriho.
I said that money is there and we know it.
Kandi esente buzima ziriho kandi ntumanya ngo ziriho ezokukora ekyo.
We shall get all the money
Tuzakukwata sente zona
that is hidden and stolen in form of a classified expenditure,
ezisherekirwe ezo batakwita ngo abantu bamanye,
and we shall use it to improve the lives of these men and women who keep awake every night to keep us safe.
nituza kuzihereza abashija ababazire uniform abakurara nibareba bakasiba nibakora kugira ngo baturinde tutine kazi ukona
I have
kakubaho.
said it before and I'm saying it again,
Mbe nakigambire kandi ngaruka ninkigamba
that the majority of our police officers and soldiers are good people and they are decent citizens.
ngo abinjo mu basirikare bitu n'abantu barungi kandi n'abantu abakunda obutebenkevu nango obusinge omu ihanga ryitu.
Even when they are sent to beat us, to tear gas, or even to kill us,
Nobo kubohereza ngo batere tear gas nanga batere.
many of them don't like beating us.
Binjo muri bo tubakunda ngo
They
batere.
don't like firing tear gas at us.
Tubakwenda ngo batere tear gas.
They are human beings like us.
Akuba nabo n'abantu.
They are our brothers or brothers-in-law.
Akuba batayi bitu tuzarwa nabo nibashwero muri
They
ito
are our sisters and sisters-in-law.
nibakuru bitu nibanyanya zito
They
nibarumina
are our
bitu
friends.
nibanywani bitu.
Their children go to the same schools with us.
Abana babo nibashoma
They go
nitwe
to the same nightclubs and bars with us.
nibagenda uko
They watch and support the same football games with us.
nibareba emipira hamwe
They
nitwe
sure don't like what they are doing.
tubakunda ekyo kibarukora
And while we are liberating the nation,
kandi twantucungura
we
ihanga
must liberate them as well.
nabo ntekwa kubacunguriramu.
I must say this, ladies and gentlemen,
ntekwa kubagambira cyabaryaha
that
abantu
after
bakize.
improving their welfare,
ngo twaiza kukora aha magara g'abantu
we shall have the moral authority to demand them to respect the dignity and rights of the citizens.
obwo nibwo turabashabe kugira ngo bateke ekitiinisa na n'omu bugabe bw'abantu abari omu ihanga.
Now, our promise to the young people of Uganda,
Ekiraganiso kitu aha minyeeto na n'abato omu
to
Uganda,
the youth of Uganda,
eminyeeto abanya-Uganda,
our promise is that we shall ensure that we find meaningful employment opportunities for you.
baraganisa ngu tuza kubatungira emirimo erimu omugazu erimu ekishaju.
In our term of office,
Omu ofisi yitu
before it expires,
etakahwireho
we undertake to create at least 5 million jobs.
nituza kurebeka ngu twahangaho emirimo etaransi obukikuru butaano.
We shall do this by focusing our priorities and investing in technology and embarking on massive scales of industrialization.
Ekyo tuza kukora tukuteekesera aha kuimpuruvinga ebya tekinologiya nanga ebya karimagezi na n'okwongera amaani omu kutendekwa abantu bakatunga obukugu omu mirimo yabo ei barikukora omu myanya yaabo.
Our promise to all the Ugandans
Ekyo tukuraganisa abanya-Uganda boona
is that we shall safeguard their land.
nituza kulinda na n'itaka ryanyu rugume ko kuri.
I said this again to Ugandans, we shall safeguard your land.
Tuza kulinda itaka ryanyu
We
abanya-Uganda.
shall put an end to the massive levels of land grabbing.
Ebyo byo kwiba itaka ebyo nibiza kubaho omu Uganda ensya.
No citizen should be deprived of his or her land.
Tari omuntu omutuuze oriyiwaho itaka rye.
And if it's done,
Kandi kyabaho,
if that should happen,
ekyo kyabaho,
they must have access to justice.
no hateekwa kubaho obulinganiza kandi buli omwe akatunga obulinganiza obwo.
Our promise to the ordinary citizens of Uganda who work in the informal sector
Ekitukoraganisa abanya-Uganda abakora emirimo egyo etari y'obukugu
is that your work will be valued and respected.
n'okugira ngu egyo emirimo yanyu ey'okuyiyayiya ey'okupangapanga ey'okuronda egyo emirimo yanyu nayo tuza kugiteekamu ekitiinisa.
It will be valued, respected and rewarded.
Ntuza kugiteekamu ekitiinisa kandi buzima tugiteekemu na n'omugazi emirimo yanyu.
Those who ride borders,
Abakuvuga obupiki obwa bodaboda,
those who work in the taxi industry,
abakora omu takisi,
the
abakuvuga
mechanics,
abantu bamakanika,
the ordinary businessmen and
abantu
women,
babulije abakora emishuburo
the
yabo omu butare,
the
abakuyamba omu
industrial
maka,
workers,
abakora omu
and
makorero
all the categories.
na n'ebibiina byona ebindi ebintu agambaho.
The principle must be that if you work hard, you must earn from your labor.
Enkora neeza kubeera ngu waakora n'amaani buzima omurimo gwo gusheme kugira eki
The
gwakugasira.
Banyankole have a saying,
Abanyankore biine enfumu
they say, ebirungi biruga omutuutu.
eri kugira ngu the good things come from the sweat.
Ebirungi biva mu ntuuyo.
Ebirungi nibiruga omu tutu.
We shall stop the witch hunt of private business owners
Ntuza kwemereza abantu abakukora emirimo yabo nk'abantu nibahiganisibwa nibakorwa kubi.
those who
Ekyo
are
kiza kubaho.
persecuted for real or perceived opposition to the government.
Aba bakuhiganisibwa ngu akuba nibareebeka nk'abakuhakanisa gavumenti.
We shall ensure that the taxes imposed on businesses are reasonable, and once collected, those taxes will be put to the right use.
Ntuza kureebeka ngu emisoro erikuteekwa aha mirimo yanyu na za bizinesi zanyu yaba eri emisoro ey'obulinganiza, emisoro ey'amazima, kandi egyo emisoro twaheza kugitunga nabwo twagikozesa emirimo ey'okugasira ihanga.
Our promise to the mothers of Uganda,
Ekitukoraganisa bamaama abaziire mu Uganda.
let me promise this again to the mothers of Uganda wherever you are.
Kangareke mbaraganise eki abaziire bamaama abo mu Uganda.
Never again, mothers, will you feel unsafe giving birth in Uganda's health
Tikirigaruka
facility.
kubaho mama kuza kuzaara okahurra weno oyine obwoba otiine buhamu
Tetugenda
okora
kuddamu kugamba nti olutalo lw'okuzaala.
ekyo ekigambo ekyo kugira ngu olutalo lwondyo niiza kuzaara konka n'olutalo ekyo nkiiza kweba.
Tujja kugamba ekirabo ky'okuzaala.
Tuza kuba ntugamba ngu naatunga omugisha kuza kuzaara.
As we have pledged,
Nk'oku twatwaraganiise
we must have a maternal health facility at every sub-county in Uganda,
tuza kureebeka ngu buri muruka gwagira izaariro omu
so that
Uganda
mothers do not have to move miles and miles to access a midwife.
kugira ngu abamaama aba tibakwetenga kutambura engyendo ningwa kutunga omuzaarisa.
Here in Mbarara,
Aho muri Mbarara
15% of the households have to walk more than 5 kilometers away from a health facility.
obucweki 15 abantu nibateekwa kutambura orugendo rutari hansi ya kilomita 5 kugira ngu babaase kuhika aha
We
karwariro.
will be guided by the Maputo Protocol
Ntuza kwebemberwa ekihandiiko kya Maputo
and the Abuja Declaration,
na n'ekihandiiko kya Abuja.
and we shall ensure that at least 15% of our national budget goes to the health sector.
Turebeke ngu obucweki 15 bw'embalirira y'ihanga bwaza omu kitongole eky'ebyamagara.
And we shall focus our health sector mainly to the women and children.
Kandi na n'ebyamagara tuza kubiteekesera munonga aha bakazi hamwe na n'abaana.
Our promise to the local investors
Ekitukuraganisa abakuinvestinga abakubyara sente kugira ngu bakore bizinesi
is that we shall treat you the same as we treat the foreign investors.
no kugira ngu tuza kubakora niko kumwe nko kutukora abakuruga heru kwija kukora eby'obusuubuzi omu Uganda.
In this way,
Omu ngyeregi
domestic innovation projects will be supported with business accommodation for a limited period.
abantu bita abanya-Uganda bakuyiya bakakora business projects zaabo ntuza kureebeka ngu twabakiira twabakora kurungi twabasa no kubateekamu obuyambi kugira ngu ebiteekateeko byabo business zaabo zabasa kwemerera kandi zahama.
We shall give them We shall give them tax waivers
tuza kubiyaho emisoro ibakuteka abandi abakuruga heru
and energy subsidies.
kandi tubasarena n'aho amashanyarazi kuba ku bantu bagenda kosa omumakoro gabo.
In our government,
Omu butegetsi bwitu
doing business in Uganda
okora ebyomushuburo omu Uganda
will be fun for Ugandans.
tuza kuba kirekire kikushemeza abanyarwanda mwenu muza kushemererwa mukora obushubuzi bwanyu.
Uganda is full of young talent.
Uganda eyijwiremu emigaju ekiri mito.
We shall focus on promoting the expertise in our midst by investing in skilling programs for our young people.
Tuza kurangwesera twalteeka okurebeka ngo abantu abine obukugu abakiri bato babasa kutendekwa bayeyongera omubukugu bwabo babasa kuba bamaani.
We shall do this by deliberately finding opportunities for them to practice their skills.
Tuza kukora eki tukubarondera emyanya na n'emigisha yo kugira ngo babasa kwereka talents zabo nange emigaju yabo babasa kurugayo.
To increase access to
ongera omukwereza abantu sente zentandikwa.
The National Unity Platform shall begin the process of facilitating and setting up trust funds.
National Unity Platform nekutekaho trust fund nange sente z'omuntu akubasa kwikaho akatunga obutandikiro.
Beneficiaries of this will be mainly secondary school students
abara kuzaganyirwamo omuntu bakuba bari abana bo mu masomero ga secondary
and those that leave school early.
na nabo abakuruga mu ishomero kitararire.
Investment trust funds can be banked on.
Esente zintubasa kuzesigamira.
Investment trust funds can be banked and invested domestically and overseas.
Esente zibasa kuba ziryo mu byanga omu Uganda kandi abantu bakubasa kuzikaho bakabasa kujye kibazo kosa.
And this way we shall be sure that we'll promote a saving culture within our young people.
Ekintu no kuyamba abana bitu bato kugira ngo babase kurebeka ngo bagire omuze ogwo kukora kandi bakajyana sente ezibaye bikira.
Just a few years ago, Uganda was ranked the most entrepreneurial country in the world.
Omu myaka mike yingwire Uganda bakahereza omwanya gwo kubanza omu mahanga garumwe abantu abakuyiya bakateka obwa business bwabo.
Cooperative unions for farmers.
Tugaruke tuteke mamani ombigombe byitu ebyabahinje byabebituraho.
We shall source for regional and global markets.
Turondena n'obutale omu byanga byitu na no munsi zaheru.
This will be for all our Ugandan agricultural products.
Kandi ekinchikuba kigecha ebihingwa byitu ebimera byitu amasharuro byitu agutukora omu Uganda.
And yes, we shall ensure that our products have a competitive level at the world market.
Kandi tukurebeka ngo ebihingwa byitu na nemisharuro yitu yaba mirungi munonga yagira kwati nungi na yaza heru yatunga katare.
This has been done before and we can do it again. When I was in primary school, we were ranked among the top producers of quality coffee. What happened to that, ladies and gentlemen? That question will be answered by the National Unity Platform as soon as you elect us into power. In that regard, ladies and gentlemen, I stand here mindful of the people of Mbarara and Ankole generally. Those who depend largely on agriculture and farming. Those who have faced so many problems in the recent past. Problems including fake drugs and pesticides. low prices for their milk and their matoke,
ebizibu ebirimu esentenche ahabwa amategabo na n'ebihingwa byabo emisharuro yabo
and many others.
na n'ebindi bizibu byingi mu kuboga nuko
So many farmers have lost their cows,
abahinji bingi abalisa bingi ente zabo zibafireho
while those who specialize in crop production have been disadvantaged in the same way.
kana n'abakuhinga abamisharuro yabo yo mu Misiri nabo tubakanyirwe munana
We
kache
must be innovative, friends. We are young people. We must change the style of doing things.
tushemeye kuhindura enjera yitukora mwa enkora yitu na n'empinga yitu
We are going to start doing that when we are in power.
ntuza kutandika kukora ekyo twaba turi omu butegetsi.
Now, our promise to the Ugandans in the diaspora,
ekitukuragisa abanyayuganda bari omu mahanga gaherokwe
those who continue supporting our struggle,
abagumizamu kuhagira orutaro rwitu
I can only tell you, brothers and sisters, that we shall run a government that will make it very attractive for you to come back home.
nyenda kubagambira ngo zakutekaho ubutegetsi oburagezo kuba burungi kugira ngo mubase no kugaruka mukamuje mukore
You
imirimo
will
yanyu
start being proud of being called a Ugandan.
mutandike no kuhura n'umunyumirwa omukwetwa
Our
omunyayuganda
nation will no longer be in the news for the wrong reasons.
ihanga ryitu riragarika kuba mu mahure ahabw'enshonga ezigwire
You will once again be proud to say you are from Uganda.
numwija kuhura n'umushemererwa kiri kubepangisa okwetwa
You will
omunyayuganda
have reason to invest in Uganda.
mwine enshonga habwenki mwine kuba numubyara sente zanyu mu
You
Uganda
will have reason to bring your friends to Uganda.
nimuza kugira enshonga habwenki mwine kuleta banywani banyu mu Uganda
And you will have reason to believe in Uganda. once
nimukugira
again.
enshonga ahabwanki mwine kwikiriza omu Uganda nk'ihanga ryanyu
I could go on and on and on, ladies and gentlemen.
nkagumize mungumiza mwabampurikize
But like I've said already,
konka koko nanakigambire
our future does not lie so much in what we promise today,
nyensa yitu teri omu ryebyo bitukuraganisa eriizooba
but in our commitment to improving the lives of our people.
konka nyensa yitu eri omu kwehayo kwitu kureba ngu nyensa yitu na n'ihanga ryitu ryaba nungi
We are committed to improving the lives of the entertainers like myself.
ntwenda ngu amagara g'abantu abeshongoza bari kushemeza abantu nabo gaba
I
marungi
say we
nkanye
are committed
nagira ngu twehireyo
improving
okugira ngu
the lives
twatongoza
of entertainers like myself,
twaboneza amagara g'abari kweshongora bakushemeza abantu nkanye
artists,
abeshongozi
the comedians,
abagamba
the
ebyokushesa
painters,
abakora
the
ebintu
writers,
ebyo
and
abahandiki
all other creatives.
na n'abo abandi bona bakuhangaho ebintu kushemeza
Your
abantu
day will have come.
buzima izoba ryanyu ryahika
Our day we will have come.
nitwe izoba ryitu ryaba ryahika
We are also committed to fostering gender equality
twehire no kureba ngu habaho oburinganiza omu bakazi na n'abashaija
Ladies, are you there?
abakyara muri
I
yokwe
say we are committed to gender equality.
twehire kureba ngu habaho oburinganiza
Gender equality in the economic, social, and political spaces.
omu bya sente omu bya buriijo na n'omu by'entaasya
Women and girls will have the same opportunity as boys and men.
abashaija abakyara na n'abaishiki baryagira emigisha n'emwe nk'aboojo na n'abashaija
In nation growth.
okureba ngu bayenyigira omu kukuza ihanga ryitu
We are committed to building strong relations with our neighboring countries
twehireyo kugira ngu twateekaho omukago gw'amaani n'amahanga
and the
gatwehinguririze
entire global community.
na amahanga g'ensi yoona
We are committed to promoting peace and security.
twehireyo kugira ngu twatongoza obusingye na n'embeera nungi
Focusing on both the physical and economic security of our people.
obwotiremu ebya buriijo na n'ebya sente na n'entaasa y'abantu biitu
This is our promise to Uganda.
ebyo nibyo biraganiso by'itu ahari Uganda
In the new Uganda,
omu Uganda ensya
the opposition will not be the biggest enemy of the state.
abariyo abakuhakanisa gavumenti tibo baraba bazikuba amaani aha ihanga
Instead,
omu ngyeri endiijo
we shall be turning our guns to poverty, disease, and ignorance.
ntwiza kuba nturwanisa obworo endwara na n'obutamanya
We shall not turn our guns to our citizens for disagreeing with us.
abatahi bitu abanyayuganda batahi bitu abo butikirizana nitwe omungeremwe
fight poverty, disease and ignorance.
tuza kurwana sobuhoro turwana sendwara turwana sena no butamanya.
It is very painful when one travels across the country and see the stinking and disturbing levels of poverty.
Nikishasha munonga watamburo myanya uko mwihanga gitu ukareba ubworo bubi munongo burukunuka no kunuka.
That must change.
Echo nkitekwa kuhinduka.
That will change.
Kandi ubuzima echo kiza kuhinduka.
Therefore, country women and men,
nabwo echo abanyayuganda batahi banje abampurikize.
I call upon you today.
Erizoba.
I said I call upon you today
Najangu nimbeta mwene rizoba.
to vote for me and the National Unity Platform.
Muntera karuru na National Unity Platform mujitera karuru.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akaruru kora hereze National Unity Platform
is a vote for democracy and the rule of law in Uganda.
noba wateka obwebembezi bw'abantu obukurugombantu kandi wateka obuhame omwihanga lyitu
A
Uganda.
vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura kora atere National Unity Platform
is a vote for equality and fairness.
nako bulinganiza na nobuntu buramu.
A vote for the National Unity
Akarura
Platform
kora atere National Unity Platform
is a vote for constitutional reform,
nakarura kakuza kuleta empinduko munjere y'ihanga lyitu likutegekwamu
where we shall fix and restore the term limits.
aho tuza no kugaruzaho omwebembezi kutegeka omubwiro bwashema kuba nategekeramu.
In the new Uganda,
Ugandensya
it will be treason for anybody to try and change the constitution,
nikiza kuba kiyo kureba ihanga lyawe omuntu
remove the
kugenda
limit.
akahindura
To remove the limit
okwiyaho obukomo
on term limits.
obukomo obw'omwebembezi ayine
It will
kutegekeramu.
be treason for any leader to try to extend their stay in power.
Kiza kuba kire kire cyo kurya mu ihanga orukwe omuntu zo kuongerayo obutegeki bwe
beyond the 2 presidential terms.
okurenga ebisanja bibiri ebyo mwebembezi asheme kuba nategekeramu.
A vote for the National Unity Platform, ladies and gentlemen,
Akarura ko kuza kutera National Unity Platform
is an assurance that the citizens will never be persecuted for disagreeing with the government.
n'obuhame ngo abatuze b'ihanga tubaragaruka kuhiganisibwa abo butikirizana na gavumenti.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura ko ratere National Unity Platform
is a vote for servant leadership.
nakaruru ako kuza kuba nohereza ebembezi abakuza kuja bakakuhereza.
If you make me your president,
Kumurankore omwebembezi
I
wanyu
will not be your boss.
tindabe mukama
I
wanyu
will be your servant.
niza kuba omuhereza wanyu.
Because indeed, you are supposed to be the bosses
Nimwe abasheme kuba bakama
as
banje
the citizens of Uganda,
nk'abatuze b'ihanga
and
lyitu
leaders are
Uganda
supposed to be servants.
kandi abebembezi basheme kuba abahereza banyu.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura ko kuza kutera National Unity Platform
is a vote for improved welfare for our soldiers, our police officers, our teachers, and our health workers.
ako nakarura kakuza kurebekangu abasirikare bitu abashaho bitu abashomesa bitu na n'abandu bantu bona bagira amagara marungi barugo mu mbera yo kubonabona.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura ko ratere National Unity Platform
is a vote for improved infrastructure, especially the feeder roads.
nakarura kakuza kuretera enguto zitu zo kombyaro ko myanya ite kwinjiramu nayo yakorwaho yaba kurungi.
A vote for the National Unity Platform
Akarura ko kuza kutera National Unity Platform
is a vote for economic transformation.
nakarura ko kuhindura embera y'ebyentasya embera y'enshaho embera y'ebya
A
sente.
vote for the National Unity Platform, ladies and gentlemen,
Akaruru ka National Unity Platform ko kuza kujihereza
is a vote for closing the income gap between the rich and the poor.
nakarura ka kuza kucendeza ogwo muhango guruho ahagati y'abagigana naboro
Between the uptown youth and the downtown youth.
ahagati y'abana abaryo abakutura mu tawune mu myanya mirungi n'abari abakutura hansi omuza ghetto.
It will be a vote for rewarding agricultural activity.
Nikakuba kari akarura ko kuteka ebihembo omu bahingi na n'abalisa.
It will be a vote for improved relations with the global community.
Nakaruru akakuza kuleta habaho omukago murungi na n'amahanga ganda gensi
And yes,
yona.
it will be a vote for the respect of our country among nations.
Kandi kakuba kari akaruru ako kuhereza ihanga ryite kitinisa omu mahanga gandi.
Friends, A vote for the National Unity Platform
banywani banje akarura ko kuza kweza National Unity Platform
is a vote for massive investment in sports and athletics.
nakarura ka kuza kuleta ebyemizano byona byatunguka.
We all know that times our flag has flown high in the sky internationally.
Ntumanyangu tuwena emirundi miche eyebendera yitu eyimuchibwo mwanya omunsi yona
Has been largely because of our sportsmen and women. Okurugeri zoba nibanyeta musinguzi. Hati ninyenda kubawa assurance nituza kusingura. Twena. Thank you. Nerizoba Joro senyo nyampente. Yebare Joro. Nanye nakuhente. Joro nakuhente omuza bright. Before I say a thing, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share this historical moment with a very special woman, the love of my life. Kindly come and say a word or two before we proceed.
Webari mnonga, Your Excellency. Abebitinisa mwena baryaha, abebembezi ba Mbarara, abutwija nabo kuruga Kampala, aba NUP Secondary School, aba mahurre, nimwe abemeriraho n'abaramutya. Naza kweyanjura konka ninye yanjuririmo baryaho hare. Amazina ganje ninye Itungo, ndi muhara wa Kagaju, ndiyo muzira burunga kandi ndiyo mchara Kyagulanyi. Abantu ba Mbarara mwebare kunkundira omuntu, mwebare timwanshwaza. Hina kintu kubasa kubasha natutendereze. Tendereza Yesu, Yesu mwana gwandiga, o musai gwegunaziza nebaza, o murokozi tendereza Yesu, ori mwana gwandiga. Oh, musai gogunaziza nebaza, oh murokozi. Mukama simwe, Yesu asimwe. Erizoba nizoba ry'amani, erizoba nizoba ry'obujurizi, erizoba nizoba ryo kwijuka okusinga omumagara g'abantu ba Mbarara. Abantu ba Mbarara mukandera nkiri omwana muto ndikushoma sentere nzihari ya Nyamitanga. Omumwona ninmanyamu nkatambuzamu ebijere tukwija hano kuzana akapira ka netball Julian arahi. Ogu Julian nkashoma nawe. Julian tukantuzana hamwe center ya netball. Nabuna hende ko mukono Julian nowe yashende kizo kuntwaro mwirwaro. Julian webare kuba. Webare mirimo. Abantu ba Mbarara tindagambe bingi. Konka ninyenda kubagambira ngo ogu muntu wijahera izoba. Omwaheza ko akazina karungi ka musinguzi. Naza kubaretera obusinguzi. Konka obusinguzi obwo naza kubareta mwaheza kumishagika.
Everything you believe you can achieve, man.
Mwebare okwisha kwanyu okunabareba amahanda okumwana murwana na polisi mutatine tia gasi mukemereraho mukatuhubira mukaturamutsia mukatuheshara mukatuhemigisha bantu mwe ruhanga bampere mukukira kukunda tindagambe binja rutaro ruturu ninza kurondera indi izoba mbigambe akuba ntuzagaruka hano gukora campaign naenda ngumbebaze mwebare mwami Kyagulanyi Mr. Musinguzi nsasira okuzo mu speech yawe nkajigambira mu bingi konkana ntakubasa kunama. Your Excellency, I will appreciate you for giving me a platform to say something to the people of Mbarara, and I know this was your speech time. I really appreciate, and I will let you speak to the people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Orugamba kururiwa turyajware chirunga turyajware chirunga turyajware chirunga kururiwa turyajare turisemero Ugandesia mwebari munonga bantume munsasire rizoba nizo gambo mu rujungu. The people of Uganda gathered in this place here today, and all those watching us all over the country and all over the world. Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda, Mr. Deputy President, Central Uganda, Madam Deputy President, Northern Uganda, Mr. Deputy President, Northern Uganda, Eastern Uganda, I beg your pardon. Allow me to invite my brother, Peter Mpaka, to translate for me, because I want to ensure that every Ugandan, particularly the lovely people of Western Uganda, the lovely people of Ankole, I want them to hear me loud and clear.
Umwembezi witu yashara Mungu tuvunure kugira ngo twe no hurikirize speech egi abase kura amakuru nebigambo ebyariyo nagamba mwebare munonga.
So again, to the people of Uganda here gathered today and all over the country, indeed all over the world.
Abantu ba Uganda abariyo mwanya ogu n'abariyo myanya ndijo mu Uganda na no musiyona.
Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda,
na Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda,
the Honorable Jole Mugisha,
Honorable Jole Mugisha,
Mr. Deputy President, Central Uganda, the Honorable Matthias Mpuga,
Deputy President, Central Uganda, Honorable Matthias Mpuga,
Madam Deputy President, Dr. Zedriga Lina Waru,
yes,
the girl from West Nile.
Yeah, from Zedriga, Kugomo, West Nile.
Mr. Deputy President, Eastern Uganda, the Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe.
Deputy President, Kugomo Burguzo wa Uganda, Honorable Nambeshe.
The next First Lady of the Republic of Uganda,
First Lady Akurata Wihangarit ya Uganda,
Mrs. Barbara
Itungo
Kagaju Kyagulanyi
Musinguzi.
we shall discuss whether we share Musingu because it's too nice. I want to have it to myself.
Yes, ako kakari aka Bobi wenka kankariki.
Distinguished leaders of the National Unity Platform,
Abebembezi ombitinisa byanyu abakwebembere kibina kitu kya National Unity Platform.
abantu bambarara mwena abari hare muriyo.
The people of Mbarara who are over there, are you there?
Buhoro
Ni buhoro?
buhoro je
Ni buhoro je?
mugumire.
Mugumire buzima?
First of all, it is not by mistake that in observing protocol I started with you, the ordinary citizens of Uganda.
Ekyokubanza tinshobi ngomu kugamba ebitinisa by'abantu abankokunani mbigamba nabanza nagamba imwe abantu baburizo abanya-Uganda.
Yes, I intended it to recognize you before even the leaders.
Nabankimanyise kubanza nabatekamu ekitinisa imwe abantu ababurizo ntakagirana nangwa n'ahabebembezi abebitinisa byabo.
We have told you right from the beginning, and we are saying it again, that it is our policy to put the people of Uganda first in everything that we do.
Tukigamba kana nani zaga kanchiteke hesira nchikatirize ngu nenkora yitu nekigenderwa kitu kureba ngo abantu babulije aba Uganda babarbo abutwahiriza umwanya gwo kubanza.
And it is our assurance that when we take over government, which we shall very soon do,
kandi obuno buhamu butukubeza nkutore twatwire bwebembezi bwihangeri ko kutuza kukikora mangu.
for the first time in the history of Uganda, the people of Uganda will be the true bosses, and we, the leaders, will be their servants.
Nkiza kuba kityo obuzima ng'omuntu gwo kubanza abantu babulije abanya-Uganda nibo barabe abakama omwihanga lyabo.
Countrymen and women, I bring you greetings.
So abami n'abashiija nimbahise enda musyo zanje.
And I thank the Almighty God for giving us the opportunity to be here today.
Kandi nisima Ruhanga rukirabona bwo kuteeza omugisha